nje. Nangu Bradley Cross. Uthatha wabuyisela kaZima nje. Nangu Bradley Cross. Uthatha wabuyisela kaZima nje. Nangu Bradley Cross.
Okay, so Kaizer Chiefs didn't mess around, unlike their friends, the Pirates. They made sure that in the first leg they drew, and they didn't mess around here. Scored quickly and decisively. The coaches made very good decisions. They were very good that they brought in what's his name, Ighodaro, the new signing, and then they brought in Glody Lepo back again to the squad. Is Ighodaro new, Mr. TK? He's new, right?
Yeah. Yes, yeah, he's new.
And he had an immediate effect, and so they made the appropriate changes for this game to make sure that they had enough firepower, and nobody was surprised that they would win. We knew that they would win. There's no way these guys are going to come onto South African turf and beat Kaizer in their own stadium. It was very. What'd you say?
No, I was mentioning the name of the club.
What is it? Chiefs, yeah, Kaizer Chiefs. Yeah. So give us a breakdown of the game, how you saw it, TK, who's our representative from South Africa.
You know, that game, it really surprised most. As much as we said it's going to be like an easy win for Kaizer Chiefs, it surprised most people who have been looking at Kaizer Chiefs, how we've been playing from before the international break and after the international break. We were a team that couldn't score more than one goal in a game. All of a sudden, 2 minutes into the game, Chiefs score the goal. They score another one. Simba looked like they didn't know where they were. And it looked like Chiefs buried the game in the first half, which was very important. Then it ended up being a showman show at the end.
You said they didn't know where they were. Are you sure that they didn't put Muti in their food?
I don't know. The coach said they treated.
I remember when France beat Brazil 3-0 in the World Cup. Brazil
France 98. France 98, yeah.
That they drugged his food story. They didn't drug anything. They beat them. But I think it was that new guy. Ighodaro put a lot of energy into that game. What do you think, TK?
It's like that guy is a Nigerian.
Yeah.
Where is he from? Nigeria or Congo? Where?
I think he's
Nigerian.
He looks like an Edo name.
Edo, okay. Yeah.
Edo, yeah.
So that was a good game. So we know that Kaizer Chiefs were going to go through. So, but still, like you said, they scored a lot of goals. Maybe they've been going. They haven't been scoring a lot. But what's been the quality of teams they've been playing up to this? Maybe this Simba team just doesn't have the quality to beat these guys on the road. So maybe we shouldn't get too happy about it because it's just a preliminary round. We have to get to the group rounds where there'll be tougher teams. What are your thoughts, TK? Then we'll go to Warif.
Definitely, I agree with you. You know, that's why I was saying that, you know, this team has been struggling to score goals. Then come here home, they plays against Simba that looked lost. And so, it is preliminary round. So the teams are going to get absolutely easy. And we saw in the Sundowns game, 7
against Nigeria, falling stars, the falling Eagles of Nigeria. No, actually, what's that Nigerian team's name again? It's Remo Stars.
Rebel Stars.
Yeah, they beat them. Falling stars, falling from the sky. Like in Revelations, I saw 7 stars fall from the sky. All right, Mr. Warif, what's your take on the game?
Well, you see, anytime South African clubs we defeat any African clubs apart from North Africans, I'm not surprised. Because apart from the North African League, in Africa, South African League is one of the best. Well organized, officiating, they have the adverts, they have the fans, they have officiating. So if South African teams can defeat any team, I'm not surprised. Anytime I see South African team merging with Nigerian club, I always say, wow, hey, what is this again? Yeah. So I think it's a good one for them. I just wish them all the best. If they can, the coach can just put this. You shouldn't allow the victory goes into his head. I think he did his game plan very well.
Yeah, very good. And they're back to the group stages. The last time they were in the group stages was 2020, 2021 in the Champions League. So they're finally back.
And it's the money spinning stage. Right, be making more money.
Where the money comes in,
more dollars.
We want to say that the South African teams like Chiefs and Pirates, the only thing is the instability of continually changing of coaches and things. Once things can stable down, get some money, and try to go for the big one, which is the Champions League. What are your thoughts, Mr. Folabi?
Sorry, before Mr. Folabi comes in, I want to ask this question, TK. Please, which team in South Africa is the more dominating team? Is it Orlando Pirates or SuperSport United or Chipo or Kaizer Chiefs or whichever?
It's
Sundowns, huh?
Sundowns. It's definitely Sundowns.
Sundowns.
Mamelodi Sundown. Wow.
Yeah.
I was
Or
thinking
they
Super Sport.
won the league. They won the league like 8 times in a row, back to back. They did what Bayern Munich
Serious.
was doing. They did what Bayern Munich was doing at the Bundesliga.
And they made it
But,
to the World Club Championship.
but you see Orlando Pirates, they can make noise. They can, the way they do their
Oh
things,
yeah, they're the
they
most
score.
famous.
Mm.
When Orlando Pirates score,
Okay.
we even hear it in Lagos all the way from
The way they
Yeah, they
celebrate
have a
their
very
goals.
vociferous fan base. They have a very
Mhm.
vociferous
Yeah.
fan base.
and they have good uniform. I'm going to buy their T-shirt. This
Yeah,
shirt.
Jesse.
You see with the Orlando Pirates, they are like Sundowns' kryptonite. You know, they're like their poison. Even if Sundowns can do exceptionally well in the league, when they face Pirates, especially in a cup final, it's now a toe-to-toe encounter, and there's no team that's bigger or smaller.
Battle of the planet.
Yeah, it's like it's like the Merseyside derby, Liverpool and Everton. Liverpool can be in big form, but when they face Everton, they
So it's like Man U versus Arsenal or something, you know. Even though
Or
Arsenal,
Man U, Man City.
yeah.
Man City United is easy.
So what are your thoughts, Mr. Folabi?
I think I want to give kudos to the coach of Kaizer Chiefs as well as the players. I mean, they planned this match well. They went away to play a draw. You know, they were technically very solid. When you go away, you have to be compact and solid. Make sure you don't concede. And then they came back to the home leg and they started very quickly. They were lightning fast. This posed a lot of problems for Simba, and they conceded early. And another area where I saw their effectiveness was in set pieces. Vilakazi delivered 2 very, very good balls into the area with which they scored. I think it was the second and the third goal. And they were able to control the midfield also. I think overall their game management was spot on. Get a draw in the away leg, remain compact, don't concede, very much unlike Pirates, and then come back home and play expansive and quickly. So this caught the Simba team unawares and basically gave them the template, you know, for moving ahead to the next round. I think kudos, it was very good match management by the technical team as well as the players.
Yeah, I think so. So TK is our expert for South African football as we're getting more involved in it. Can you give us a breakdown of who you think would be the major challenges for Kaizer Chiefs in the group stages now? Who are some of the favorites? I think Kaizer Chiefs should be one of the favorites, but what other countries and teams are going to be good?
Come again?
Which countries and teams do we need to look out for in the group stages? Who are the favorites in this tournament? Who are the perennial favorites?
For the
Confederation,
Confederation. Confederation, I haven't looked at all the teams that have qualified yet in the confederations, but it's always, you know, maybe a young Petro de Luanda if they're not in the confed. What's that team from Morocco? Is it MC Alga? I don't know, I'm not sure. Yeah. But teams to look out for. But people are hoping that we see a Stellenbosch and a Kaizer Chiefs in the final, because it almost happened in the Champions League. We almost had a
Stellenbosch is there, right? Is Stellenbosch in the group stages?
Yeah, they also qualified today. Same score, almost same score as Kaizer Chiefs, 4-1, but that's the difference.
So we'll keep an eye on them and wish them good luck. Take us out of Falabi. So guys, we'll be back later on in the week to give a more extensive breakdown of how Kaizer Chiefs have been doing, and we're going to follow some of their other matches. Take us out of Falabi.
Oh, okay. It's been another very brilliant football show. We've been discussing Kaizer Chiefs' brilliant victory to move to the next round against AS Simba. From TK, from Warifa, and from Mustafa. We'll be back again.